For the kids who dream of getting an education and breaking out, it won't be easy. Take a look at the Rochester City School District. At over $21,000 per student, that's over $9,000 more than the national average, the results speak for themselves. Only 6% of students are college ready. Only 51% graduate, the worst of all major New York State school districts. Over 10,500 students are trapped in failing schools. And the district itself is ranked dead last, 432 out of 432 upstate school districts. A very troubling culture has been created, and it isn't kind to hard work and success.
It's not a beautiful thing to be the smartest guy in class. Like, people clown you for being smart. They think it's a crabs in the barrel mentality. People act as if the kids succeeding or leaving out of your surroundings is somehow a bad thing,
not cool,
or an arrogant or an elitist thing.
Yeah.
And so I used to tell the principals to not say anything when I got honor roll, to not talk about it, you know what I mean? To just don't bring me up in that regard, because it was gonna cause me problems. I had to fight people or argue. It's so weird, man. Us sitting here talking, man, is like really like bringing up, the truth. It's like, because I had positive mentorship, because I had people that loved me. My mom was married to a couple of folks and she lived out of town. And so during the summertime, I used to take trips and go stay with my mom. When I was there and I was in places that were outside of this environment, I had a chance to see that every place ain't like here. That everybody doesn't talk to me like they talk to me like here.
Right.
That you can have something different. And so when I came back home, I realized there was something better and I wanted that something better. And that simple little premise was what drive me to say, I don't have to participate, I don't have to be of this. And it also helped that my dad gave me two simple rules as I lived here on 90 Aldine Street: get all B's and take out the trash.
It's good that your father was there. A lot of children and students in the city school district don't have that father figure.
Absolutely. And this is why mentorship, I believe, is the most important critical tool into helping change things. We cannot change our situation, no matter where our humble beginnings are from. We can't change anything until we first give a mental and emotional foundation to build upon. Until they know that there's someone that has unconditional love for them, that loves them and wants to support them. Until there's someone in their life to give strategic accountability. You can't rush it and bust their chops every single day. You gotta have somebody that knows when to push, knows when to pull. You gotta have someone that actually cares about you. Also known as parenting, also known as father figuring. But just because we don't have the fathers here doesn't mean we don't have other people who care. Right. And that's where we have to get involved. A lot of the reasons why I'm here doing this program is because this is where I was for elementary school and high school. And I had a chance to come in direct contact with a lot of challenges. And so, abuse and seeing dysfunctional relationships and seeing gangs and seeing shenanigans. Mm-hmm. Like this is real. And all up this corridor to this day, this is a lot's going on here that are not just crimes that show up on TV, but crimes of the mind, of the heart, of the spirit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Imagine no positive role models or mentorship. Plus, Roland said he made these horrific discoveries. More than 80% of the students he interviewed said they had never been told "I love you" from their father, been literally hugged by their father, or been encouraged to be a positive student and citizen by their father. Sobering facts at home, to be sure. But what about positivity and encouragement in school? Roland pointed something out at East High where his path to Super Bowl champion began. Surprised your name, or anybody's name for that matter, isn't up there.
This is one of the mysteries of the universe I don't think I'll ever understand. But this goes back to what we talked about. You have to give students something to aspire for. You gotta give students hope. And having people who have been successful and seeing people who have been successful, it helps you as a kid, you know, to have something you can look up to. And so it's like we have to give our students exposure to positive people, positive places, positive things to help them have hope and that they can have a better life. And so when Big Ro doesn't make the Wall of Fame, and when Kim Batten doesn't make the Wall of Fame, and when Anthony Jordan, NFL running back for years, doesn't make the East High Wall of Fame, that's sort of the opposite of what we just talked about.
Yeah, the message that they're sending there, what kind of message is that?
And that's the thing. It's like when we look at this from an honest perspective, hope can either be given or taken away with simple little actions. In the NFL, in our locker rooms, we're surrounded at every turn when we walk into our school, or into the facility, at Syracuse and in the pros. Greatness, words like perseverance, team, teaching you skill sets to instill into your brain. You saw a hall of fame of great legends who've ascended from Syracuse to the pros. At St. Louis and at Oakland, you've seen the hall of fame of those who went on to the hall of fame or champions, like to keep you hope.
Right.
And here in high school, we still got work to do.
If success sounds impossible, just wait. With bold new ideas, love, and positivity, anything is possible.